Interesting. It's like glass in the sewer. Joint is starting to wear. Whoa. Looks like tree roots. Oh man. Can you flush a toilet for me, please? Thank you.
Does it matter which one?
Nope, doesn't. If you haven't flushed one that needs to be flushed, go ahead.
Nope.
All right. Pipe is collapsed. Thank you. Well, we found out what the issue is.
And?
Pipe's collapsed.
What?
Yeah. I can show you. I've got it on video right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. 60 feet out. So like somewhere in the middle of the yard.
Whoa. So what the fuck does that mean?
They're gonna have to dig up the sewer.
How can you tell that it collapsed?
I'll show you once the water goes by. I'm just trying to see. We're basically just trying to give you temporary right now. So I'm trying to clean it off. So it's draining now, but the pipe has collapsed.
How does that happen? Just over time?
Yeah. Big heavy objects driving on it. Did they movers park on the lawn?
Nope. Okay. No.
So there's my cable.
Okay.
That's how wide the sewer should be.
Gotcha.
And then we go forward and it narrows to that.
Ooh.
So he's gonna have to dig up the sewer. Unfortunately. It's passing water now. Obviously you can see.
Yeah.
I would just limit the amount of toilet paper that you flush
Okay.
as best that you can until they get it done. I will obviously let him know. That's why I'm recording it on USB. so that he can see from the start. And even like right under here, it looks like there's glass in the sewer line. Like it's like reflective material. I don't even know what to say or describe it as, but let me just set this here and you can watch. We'll pull all of it back.
Well,
But you can see right there. That's where it's collapsed or bevied right here. This whole side has gone in. And it's basically egged it shut. So this camera head is only 1.5 inches. That cable is 1/2 inch. So, but that's how it should normally look.
what do we do as a renter in this situation?
He's gonna have to dig up the sewer. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you cost.
Well, what if he says no, he doesn't want to? Okay. Alright, as long as... Like,
Yeah, it's on. It's videotaped. It's on camera. I mean, there's like you can see there's. I don't even know what to call it. It's like white phosphorus in the sewer. That's grease. That's like a mound of grease.
someone just like their deep fried food or...
Well, people don't realize that.
Oh, pouring grease down the drain, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
This is my first time ever renting a house, so that's why I asked.
Right. Generally, you wouldn't. I always tell people if you don't have a dog or a cat, go to the grocery store, buy a can of green beans. Dump out the green beans, and when you cook whatever it is that has grease, dump the grease into the can and set it outside and let it cool. And when it solidifies, chuck it.
Yep.
Pouring it down the drain is really like, people have heart attacks because there's too much plaque in their arteries. It's basically dumping grease down here is doing the same thing. So, but you can tell over time there has been grease continuously poured because it's clear at some sections and then at other sections.
I just don't want to find a new place to live.
I mean, this is going to have to be solved one way or the other. It has to be dug up. There's nothing else that can be done about it. Because, I mean, in order to get down to that broken section, see here's where it's obviously, but then you look at this, there's like white stuff. And it looks like glass, but it's not. And even some of it's stuck on the snake. But it's old cast iron. So, generally, you'd have to dig out that section and replace whatever's damaged, and then they would camera it from there to see further into the street to see if any more of it's damaged, and then replace it from there. So there's more of the glass.
What kind of, would you be the type of plumber that would be able to handle this, or?
This is.
Jesus.
I can recommend some people, but this requires a machine. You have to get a county permit.
So what are we going to do until then?
You can get somebody to come out and start taking the sewer, usually in a day.
But what do we do?
You can still use it.
We can still use the bathroom, mm-hmm. Not worry about it.
Like the entire 60 feet that I pulled back, not holding any water. I think what happened with some of that grease blobbed over into the hole, and that's what obstructed it. So that's why I literally was just grinding all that stuff out, and I made a path for water to pass through.
So that means that the shower should drink. We'll be able to test all the bathrooms before
you can do it now. You can run a shower now and see.
Well, it's the one that was down here. The one next to
look at this.
What the fuck?
And that's only that's where you're standing.
Because we don't need to use this bathroom.
Look.
What the fuck is that?
It's plastic.
Huh. Yeah, this bathroom we don't need to use.
It doesn't matter which bathroom you use, they're all going to end up down here. So, it doesn't matter. What I would probably suggest instead of putting the toilet back on would be, I'll just plug it. Because realistically, when someone comes out